Kimberly. It's been a long day. I literally just had a whole situation with Restream over here. I had to fight to get into my account. I was just trying to set up the camera. I kept using the webcam. But we are here. So I'm sorry I'm late. So I'm 3 minutes late. My bad. But I'm here. So as you guys can see, I got my little Ulta box. We are going to have fun today. So if you are in the chat, come through, say hi. And let's talk about it. So I do know that the debate is tonight. I'm definitely mindful of that. So we're going to stay on here for a good time and not a long time. So you probably got me for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes while we chat. So update with me. I'm tired. I said it was a long day before, but I'm going to say it's a long day again. A lot of new things are happening. A lot of changes are going on with me. So I'm just trying to recalibrate, refocus, and renew myself. That way I can be ready. But I'm looking forward to the weekend for real, for real. Apparently October 14th is Mercury's going in retrograde. I'm like, girl, 2020 is hard enough. Could you just relax? Could you just skip a season and let us hang out? But yeah, but I hope all of you are doing well and are dealing with these crazy times with this election, all the different things. It's just so much going on. But first thing I'm gonna start off with is a fake haul. So usually it's funny if you have watched if you've been watching my video over the years, my videos, I have been I stopped making haul videos. So haul videos are my favorite videos to watch. So I just assumed that other people would like watching them too, right? So I put up a haul, and like my other videos would be getting hundreds and thousands upon views, and the hauls is like 4. And especially now with the lens of 2020, you don't want to watch to see the whole time to see are they going to talk about the one product that you were interested in from the thumbnail. So you know what? Forget these hauls. But so instead of doing hauls, I thought a good alternative would be for me to just show makeup I bought recently during my live. So before we get into all the topics, I'm gonna just show you some things that I have gotten. So this is I think the sale might still be going. It's having 50% off conditioners. So because they had conditioners on sale, I went and copped Pattern Beauty's heavy conditioner for coilies. So they have 3 different conditioners. They have one for curls, one for coils, and then one for something else. And I got the one for coils. If you don't know about my hair, I have relaxed hair. So like my roots will, in the coming weeks, my roots will be natural and my ends will be straight. So I'm going to try this on relaxed hair and see if it works. This is what we've all been waiting for, right? To see this Pat McGrath Celestial Divinity palette. So this is one of her cheapest palettes and it has the most shades. So I'm going to do a review on that because I know people probably want to hear about it. My desk is a mess today, so y'all just going to get what I can give, all right? This is the Lorac Pro Palette Artist Edition in the name Meraki. So there were 3 different palettes, but this was the biggest one. Those are the shades included. So I'm excited about that. Next we have, oh hey Kenya, I see you girl. We have Pattern Beauty, the shower brush. So this wasn't on sale, but I do need like a brush to detangle my hair when I'm washing it. So I wanted to try that. The Ordinary has foundation now and they're literally only $7. So I got both formulations, the light coverage and the full coverage in the shades. Where's the shade? It was like 3.1, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to try these out and see how that works. And then not lastly, I also got the Umoa Drama Bomb mascara. So I wanted to try something from their brand. I love mascara, so I got the little baby one. So we're going to try her out. And then we have the Pat McGrath Dark Star mascara. So the Pat McGrath products were purchased directly from her website because she had a discount code when those things came out. The Ordinary foundation, the Moa mascara and the Pattern Beauty conditioner and the Lorac palette were all purchased from Ulta. So just so you know, that's that on that. That's where I got it from. And, holarization. We did it. All right. So, talked about the haul. Now onto the topics. So, yeah, okay, sorry, the screen just froze real quick, so I was like, what is going on here? But, so, makeup news. Jodie Turner-Smith says rubbing breast milk on her face helps her skin. So, she is an actress. Unfortunately, I'm not that familiar with her work, but apparently she's claiming that her skincare hack is to rub breast milk on her face. I always hate tips like this. I mean, I'm pretty sure that it's her breast milk from her body, so there's no issues. But the reason why tips like this are problematic and telling people that you do this, I mean, it's your business. You can tell people whatever you want. And hopefully they're smart enough to make good decisions. But there are so many people that are desperate for good skin that you kind of have to be mindful about what you say is something that's going to be helpful, especially since the key demographic of people who are struggling with skin issues are teenage girls. Like, yes, older women also have skin insecurities too, and they have acne and all kinds of hyperpigmentation and problems. But from my personal experience, especially from being a middle school teacher, I find that people who are younger are way more susceptible to feeling like, oh, my skin's not beautiful, it's not good enough, there's something wrong with me, and by any means necessary, I'm going to do all kinds of things to clear my skin. Now, there was also a time when people were like, oh, the uric acid in your urine will help clear your acne, and people were putting pee on their face. What I'm going to say is do not play around with these bodily fluids, especially breast milk. Breast milk is for babies, point blank. Like, that's literally who it's created for. It's for babies. So the fact that you're playing around, messing with it, you already have no business doing so because you're a whole adult. Second of all, breast milk can contain diseases, including HIV. You cannot, if you're not making your own breast milk, this is coming from someone else's body with someone else's bacteria and pathogens in it. In addition to the natural bacteria and pathogens and viruses from their body, when you leave the breast milk out, even if you try to refrigerate it and then travel with it or put it on dry ice, other bacteria such as salmonella, E. coli, other things can be introduced into this breast milk. So as much as she might be saying she's rubbing on her face and her skin looks amazing, I don't want people to think I'm going to go out there and go get me some breast milk and do the same thing. That's a horrible plan. And the fact that that was like the headline of this whole article, I read through it. She did give some other tips, but that was like the main thing. It just made no sense. Just say that you were born, like, really, even with all these good skin articles, I don't have the time for it, but it's like, what does your parents' skin look like? If everybody in your family has good skin and you're genetically prone to good skin and then you use expensive skincare products, don't tell me what your secret hack is, okay? Your secret hack is genetics. Okay, next topic. Lady Gaga's House Labs launches blushes and bronzers. And if you haven't seen it, like, Google House Labs and see the collection. It's not inclusive enough, the shades, and it's not interesting enough. So just in 2020 alone, 2020, 2019, there's been a lot of emphasis on cream bronzers and having inclusive powder bronzers. So a lot of companies that already had powder bronzers went and extended the range so more skin tones could use them. And then for a lot of companies, they were launching cream bronzers for the first time, and they just made sure that those shades were inclusive. House Labs did not do that. I was looking at the blush shades, and there was one berry 90s classic color blush, which is cute, but that's the only one that somebody of my skin tone would have been able to use. So I'm like, you have 4 shades, and I can only use one, like 25%. That's not passing. So that was lame. And then the bronzers, there was no bronzer that was dark enough for me to use. And Twitter, because Lady Gaga has been very famous for very long. I love her music. And she has a stan group, the Little Monsters. Basically, people who identify slash are adjacent to Little Monsters were saying, "Oh, she just came out with the collection, so she doesn't have all the shades, but it'll be expanded in the future, probably." That's I think it's nice that they're giving her that much grace. I'm not really buying it. I kind of feel like, especially House Labs, I'm pretty sure it's sold at Amazon. Like, she is a huge celebrity with a lot of money and a huge following. She could have made an inclusive shade range if she wanted to. Even if she didn't feel like developing it herself, she could have copied Fenty, copied Huda Beauty. She could have copied Guerlain, especially for the bronzers. You could have went and just sued someone else's line and re-engineered it. That way, when you dropped your first collection, it would have been inclusive. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Like, half of the time, people really just be buying it for formulation and packaging. So if you just slightly tweak somebody else's formulation to have longer staying power and just put it in pretty packaging, you'll be the next best thing up. So I was disappointed in that. I haven't really tried anything from her brand because one, even though I'm not totally bandwagon, I like to try things that, like, at least a couple of people said they liked it, they tried it. Nobody even talks about her products. The only reason why I even heard about this launch is because people were saying, "Look, where's the rest of the collection? Like, it's not inclusive." And people are never really that hype or excited about anything from House Labs. So hopefully that's something that changes in the future. Oh, California. Next thing, California passed a new law to encourage toxic-free cosmetics. It will ban chemicals such as formaldehyde, mercury, and parabens. I think this is really, really great that California is taking the first step to make sure they can try and get these chemicals out of makeup. Um, for someone who loves to travel, when I go internationally to different countries, there's a lot of makeup and beauty products that they don't sell in the Sephoras and in the Boots and the makeup stores overseas because and I'm speaking about this from an American perspective. There's a lot of these products that they sell in America, but they don't sell overseas because other countries have restrictions and they say, "Oh, this product has too much chemicals. This product is not good for everyday consumer use." And they don't sell them at these stores. Like, it's still Sephora, still the same, but they don't have it there because the EU has blocked it or something like that. And I really always thought it's sad that America puts so much onus on the customer should know what they're putting on their skin. But in real life, if you work 40 days a week, have kids in your community, trying to start your own little adventures, you don't have time to research like what brand puts what cancer-causing chemicals in their makeup. Like, we can assume across the board no one wants cancer-causing chemicals in your makeup. So why can't y'all just make it illegal for them to put it in? But of course, capitalism before consumers. So we end up getting the short end of that stick. Next, we have new trends. So some of the hair trends, the main hair trend that I've been seeing everywhere is this whole idea of the cinnamon balayage, which I'm like, of course, well, this is not balayage, this is ombre, but and it's not all cinnamon. But I definitely like the idea of it being a trend that you could do in all hair colors. So, like, for instance, if you got black hair, you could do like a little face framing, lighter balayage. That way, when you're tired of it or over the trend, you could just either rinse it or dye it back, or it won't be like your whole head discolored that way. If you have blonde hair on the other end, you got some little low light sections with the cinnamon balayage. That's really cute. You can get a wig and cinnamon balayage that whole thing and then keep it till next fall. So I think that's a really, really cute hair trend, and because it translates so well. The only thing is I don't think it would work with red hair or auburn hair, but besides that, I definitely think it works for like blonde, medium brown, all the way to dark brown, black hair. So that is a really, really cute trend. All right. So that is the cinnamon highlight hair trend that I saw that's been really, really cute. I like that. Balayage in general, It's an expensive hair technique because they're doing it freehand. That it's not like foils, and it's not like ombre where it's like a certain point and then like they just blend that little section and everything else is two solid colors. So it's a lot more work and it costs more money, but it looks so beautiful when people get it done well. So if you are thinking that you want to treat yourself to a special kind of hair color, hair treatment because you deserve it, I would definitely recommend balayage or like some kind of two process color. I think that's really pretty. But I'm also going to say if you feel away and you don't want to sit in a hair salon that long just because, you know, you don't want to be that long extra time in a mask and stuff like that, I definitely understand that too. So, but it looks really pretty. Next, we have best advent calendars. I'm going to just hold this list because the way I keep trying to look at it everywhere, I'm not looking at y'all. So, which I need to focus on. So, best advent calendar. So, for those of you who don't know what an advent calendar is an advent calendar. The idea of the advent season is from December 1st to December 24th. And it's like you get a small little gift or a small little enjoyment every day leading up to Christmas. So if you go to some places, people will make advent calendars for their kids. So they'll put like a little small gift. Some of them have like the little advent calendars with the chocolate bottle and then there's like liquor inside. So those are like the old school advent calendars. But now companies are coming out with their own branded advent calendars that either have full-size products or they have deluxe samples inside. So that way every day leading till Christmas or maybe the 12 days before Christmas, you would have like a little gift to yourself. And the idea is you just buy the one advent calendar and then you have it for the whole advent season. I love the idea of Advent. It's like a little thing to look forward to. For those of you if you give gifts to friends or if you're responsible for the planning or figuring out how the family will enjoy holidays, it's hectic and it's busy and it's crazy. I mean, this year it's probably going to be a little different because you can't really have get-togethers. But last year, holiday season, oh my gosh. Christmas 2019 into 2020, so crazy. Like I literally flew back into the country on Christmas Eve from work. Every other weekend it's an ugly sweater party or a holiday party or a gift exchange, a white elephant, and you just always feel like there's something going on. I don't want to be late. I need a gift. What am I bringing? Let me get wine. Da 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 da. And it's so busy during the holiday season. So it's really nice when you come back and then it's like, oh, a little gift for me every day until the holiday season, you know? So I think that's really, really cute. So the ones that I saw that I liked online are Kiehl's. It's a full 24-piece set and it's $98. You know anything about Kiehl's, you know that $98 is about 2 products. So even though these are like deluxe size samples, the fact that you get to try 24 different things for $100 is a really good deal from Kiehl's. So skincare girls, check into that. Olive and Juice is a nail polish advent, and it's $50 and you get 22 pieces. I thought that was really cute. I don't personally paint my own nails. I'm about that nail life. So scam likely, leave me alone. I'm about that nail life. So but I definitely see if someone wore nail polish that this would be a really, really cute set. So again, that's Olive and June advent set. Okay, let me decline it on my watch. There we go. So, next advent is Sephora Wild Wishes. It's $4 for 24 pieces. This is the one that I would really recommend if you're getting a gift for somebody else. It has hair products, makeup, skincare, a whole bunch of different things from like different areas of what Sephora sells. And I really, really like that. And that's going to be a great gift for a beauty lover just because it's like, they're going to like something in that box. And out of most likely you getting 24 pieces, they're probably going to like at least 20 of them or 15, but that's still a high percentage. And that's a little cute, something that you can give them. Also another thing that I like about it is that, oh, hey, Cassandra, I see you, girl. Sorry, I'm late. But yeah, so another thing I like about the advent calendar gift is that you can give it to them like December 1st. And now technically that person's done. Like, oh, here's a gift. I'm giving it to you early out the way before I even worry about other people's gifts. That's really cute. But back to the list. So Benefit Shape Your Beauty 65. It's a 12-piece set. their deluxe samples look really big because I've gotten a lot of their samples from Sephora. They have the paper sample, which is like the paper with the product in it. Then they have like a little plasticky pouch sample that they usually do for skincare. Then they have like the tube samples, and then they have the really small samples. These samples look bigger than the small samples, so this is like a real deluxe situation. So for the mascaras, it's the same as like when you get the big case of mascaras and you get like the little benefit ones. So I think that it's a really good gift, especially if you know someone who they have one thing benefit, so they might have benefit brows, but they don't have benefit mascara. This would be somebody you really know to get this for. And the reason I also say that is because since Advent calendar is supposed to be 24 days, if you get somebody a 12-piece one, it's like, where's the rest of the Advent calendar? So that's why I said this one's for somebody you really know. Next is NYX Diamonds and Ice, 12-piece. It's $39, and it's all lip products. I love the idea of this. I feel like lip products are the most universal makeup product. A lot of people don't wear foundation, don't wear concealer, don't wear blush, don't wear a contour highlighter, but almost everybody has some kind of lipstick, lip gloss. Even if they're not that makeup girl, they still wear lipstick, lip gloss. So that would be a really cute gift idea. And then lastly are two horrible mentions. It's not even honorable because I would never, ever suggest you get these. Too Faced has one for $100. The only thing worth $100 getting from Too Faced is the foundation and the concealer. I tried their face insurance, the eyeshadow insurance. Both caused me to have allergic reactions. I bought their eyeshadow palettes. You can barely see the pigment on African American deep dark skin tones, and maybe some lip stuff from them. But their Advent calendar is definitely not worth $100. Another one that was crazy was Charlotte Tilbury for $200. I know that people go up for Charlotte Tilbury, especially in UK, but she has not come out with anything that I've decided has been worth my money. Everything I see she has, I'm like, somebody else has it for cheaper and proven. I'm not doing it. So that is that on that. So I mean, everybody's gonna come out with something, but a $200 Advent calendar, like, girl, you could have gave me that $200 and I could have got high-end foundations. You know what? Actually, I don't even have to tell you what I could have got because I got a list for you. So the next thing I'm going to talk about are the best makeup gifts that you can get for yourself. Sorry, I know I keep rubbing my nose. I promise I'm not sick. I feel like there's like lentilles on my face and like they're going up my nose. It's weird. So best makeup gifts for yourself, right? So you are an amazing person. We already said you deserve gifts and all the things. With that being said, there are some makeup items that are more expensive, things that are like $50, $60 plus that you kind of don't want to justify. Like, it's Tuesday, I'm buying it. But you can get it for the holidays. So, or you can get it as a new gift. But you're starting off the year, you want to look nice on the Zoom calls and have your makeup together. So you're going to buy yourself some makeup. You can definitely do that as a gift too. But what I'm going to suggest is that you buy it before Christmas, specifically November, and for Sephora during the VIB Beauty Insiders 20% off for the holidays, right? So here we go. Expensive. I'm going to start off with the first thing I think you should get is expensive eyeshadow palettes or pigment palettes. Sorry, I just looked at myself in the screen. I just wanted to check the comments real quick. I think palettes last a really long time. You can keep them for 2 or 3 years, even though 2 years is what the expiration date says. But I'm pretty sure I got some eyeshadow palettes 3, 4 years old. You can use them multiple. You can travel with them. You can take them with you. No matter what month of the year it is, you can change colors up and make it work for that season. They're the most universal if you're going to invest in makeup. Things that you should spend the most eyeshadow palettes, foundation, and concealer. So the eyeshadow palettes that I think are worth the money. Anything from Pat McGrath. MAC. It used to be called the 15 Shade Neutral Palette, but they've renamed it Art Library Nude Model. And basically a warm nude eyeshadow palette from MAC. Now, those are the ones that I have and I use and I love, and I can attest that eyeshadows are amazing. MAC eyeshadows are amazing, and that's why I put them on the list. Now, these are ones, the other recommendations I have are based on Sephora top rated. So Natasha Denona, she has very highly rated eyeshadow palettes. Viseart's crazy. I've seen like $235. They had some real high price tags, but the people who bought them loved it. And then the MAC palette paint stick. So MAC has these paint sticks that are like universal cream colored products that you can use not only on the eyes, but to create really cool like art looks and Halloween looks. And you can use them kind of like a cream base for all the kind of looks you want to create. And they're really, really cute. And it's like all the primary colors you would need to ever create anything. But the individual paint sticks, I'm pretty sure they're like $30. They're probably like $25, $30 each. So what you can do is get a palette with 12 shades, and it's like $70. So it's a really good deal. And it's really cool, especially if you're going to do fun, different makeup looks. All right, back to how I said expensive foundation, next gift to yourself. The only thing that you got to be careful with is that this expensive foundation is going to be your winter shade if you buy it during Christmas time, right? So, especially now, a lot of us, we're going to be spending more time in the house this winter compared to any winter in history. And because of that, our skin tone is going to be lighter. So with these foundations that are more expensive, I would say buy one shade darker than what you currently are around November when these go on sale. Because that way, when you go darker in the summer, you'll still be able to wear it for a little bit longer. And in the wintertime, you'll be able to just like warm your face up a little bit, use a little less, and it'll blend out. So expensive foundations that you should get yourself during VIB sale. Pat McGrath, YSL, specifically the YSL Touche Éclat, the liquid. Those are the ones that I personally have experience with and that I think are great. Highly rated from Sephora.com. Tom Ford liquid, Armani Beauty, and Kevin Aquan. I have a Kevin Aquan concealer. It's one of my favorites, the best concealers ever. So I can only imagine that the foundation is equally as awesome. What I will say you shouldn't buy are these cushion foundations. There's a new foundation trend, basically. It's called cushion foundation. It comes in a little compact, and there's a little sponge, and you put the sponge in the cushion, and then you put the makeup on your face, and then put the sponge back in the cushion, put the makeup on your face. The way bacteria and the world and everything is set up, I just prefer a foundation brush. You could start off with a clean, fresh brush every time. With these cushion foundations, they're made to work with their cushion or sponge. So yes, you could try and wash it and stuff, but it's like, it just feels like to me that it's going to be more of a way to harbor germs. So just leave those cushion foundations alone, especially since the liquid foundations are looking beautiful on people's faces. Even if I must say so myself, I was watching some of my other videos. I was editing it. I posted a picture on Instagram because I was like, my skin just looks amazing. And it's because of liquid foundation. So skip the cushion foundations. The next expensive thing you should buy yourself on the holidays when things go on sale is, and I'm telling you now, that way you can set up your little Christmas club and your little everything that you already have the funds for, and you're getting ready to allocate it for these holiday gifts. Put a little something aside for yourself. You deserve it. Perfumes, another thing you should get because they're expensive. So my favorites are Donna Karan Cashmere Mist is my signature scent. Like, I just put it on and be in the house. Like, that is how much I love that perfume. Chanel No. 5, the Eau de Parfum, or any of the Chanels. That just happens to be my favorite because it's the old school classic Chanel No. 5. But all the Chanel perfumes smell really good, and they're on the more expensive side, so, you know, with your discount. Then, L'Anne Idal. I love that perfume. Only thing that irks my nerves is it can't stand up on its own on the makeup table. It has to lay down, so that's annoying. But another super cute thing about that foundation is when you finish it, you can take it to a Macy's and they will refill it and charge you like a refill price instead of having all these bottles and like hurting the environment. So that's super, super cute. Plus they had Zendaya as the model for the campaign. So it's a great perfume and I love it. Next thing, and I think this is my last little category, yes, is going to be facial cleansing tools. So usually around $100 to $200. So we get the 20% off. It's enough to make it feel like I got a good discount on it. And there's usually never coupons or sales on just tools. So this is the time when you really want to get it. I would say get a Clarisonic brush or a Ferrero. Those things are the best facial cleaning scrubbing tools that I've tried. So I would recommend those two, and then getting that discount would be super cute. It's an investment in your skin. My Clarisonic brush, I got it for my 22nd birthday, and then I literally just stopped. I still have it. I just stopped using it like around 28, 29, because when Ferrero's came out, giving out my age, but yeah, and I still would put a new brush head on it, clean it, scrub her up with some fantastic, and use it. But those two are the best cleaning products ever. In terms of facial cleaning tools. They also have a Dr. Somebody facial steamer, and it's like a high quality spa-like facial steamer. You could get that from them. They sell them on Amazon for like $30, and the one I got from Amazon for $30 works amazingly. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend. I think it's Dr. Denise is the brand for the Sephora one, but the Clarisonic and the Ferrero, those things, they really scrub your skin, get down to the next level to get that clean. And you really, you need one of those. Like, that's just going to be your best go-to makeup cleaning off. Make sure you really get your face clean products. And the reason why I sing the praises of those so much is because, okay, if you ever just wash your face twice, once you're wearing makeup, and then you use cotton rounds and put toner on it, they're still off. And technically you washed your face twice, but it's just that these products get deep into your skin, and you really want to have that, either the sonic motion or the scrubbing or the massage of something to break down the oil and the makeup and stuff that we add to our face every day. So that's why I think that even though it's probably like $100 for a tool to clean my face, I could get something else. But really invest in your skincare. I'm telling you, I have a skincare routine that's got to go up in the next couple of days. When you invest in your skincare and you see the difference of how your skin looks, it's worth every penny. I promise you. But thank you so much for watching my live today. So like I said, we had around 30 minutes. It was a good little chit chat based by the amount of people who were here on Wednesday. I'm guessing Wednesdays are not a good look. The 2 votes in the poll were for Saturday night and for Monday nights again. So it's just that Mondays I'd be so tired on Monday. So I really just didn't have any energy to give to do a good live and to be like talkative and all the things on Monday. But we will see. Maybe I'll try Wednesday one more time. I think I might go back to Monday for next week. But thank you nonetheless for watching. And if you missed this one live, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Kimberly Gamble, DOT dot, the word dot spelled out, and then COM, the word com spelled out. That is where I announce really when I'm about to go live, and I schedule it in advance. I'm going to start putting it on YouTube posts also, but make sure you're here for the lives, even if you can't make it. Definitely watch. Still a lot of good things in here. But I really appreciate you coming to my channel. Please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you won't miss out on any amazing videos that I upload to this here channel. And I will see you next time. Have a great week, guys.